I got one. Don't you worry. Today's Podguyz Podcast is brought to you by any coach that has any kind of offensive ability in the league that you want to hire. Because for some strange odd reason, when your head coach, who is also an offensive coordinator, blew two of the biggest Super Bowl leads in the last 4 years, more or less, twice in the last 4 years, if you need something, call 1-800-OFFENSE.
That's right. You could hire him from clown college straight to the NFL. Was that horrible? What? Was that bad? Was that the worst thing that we've ever said?
No.
There was last week that one time when I was talking about, well, we'll get into that later on, though.
That's true. That's true. I'm Tony Kaz.
Worst things ever said all last week.
I know of anything that was said last week. We apologize if we hurt anybody's feelings in last week's performance, but it was funny. I thought we had a magical week last week.
It was like a magic carpet ride.
It was a magic carpet. It was up, it was down, it went side to side, it did the corkscrews. That was crazy. I'm Tony Kaz.
I'm Sparky.
And today we're joined by Kevin Neary on the phone today. He didn't want to come here in person. He said, Tony, I hate you. I don't want to happen what happened last week, so I'm going to call in. Kevin, how you doing, brother?
Wow, what an intro.
How you doing, brother? Things are good?
Well, none of that was said. I actually was, when you got in contact with me, I was in my bed taking a nap.
Oh, that's so cute. I would have drove up to the crib and hopped in there with you and
spooned.
Yeah, we would have done tummy sticks or something.
You
Spoon.
Give the girl somebody else to touch.
You don't know what spooning is?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
Look it up. Look it up on your phone.
I
Spooning.
don't want to. I'm good.
Look up docking.
No.
I don't want to know. I'm good. I'm fine. No.
Spooning isn't anything bad. It's just when you curl up.
Yeah, it's just curl
That's
up. You get the
cuddling.
big spoon, little spoon.
Yeah.
That's cuddling. I don't
Yeah.
know. Cuddling.
They call it
No,
spooning.
they're spooning.
Why?
Yeah. Because
That's
you
what it's
cuddle
called.
with the spoon.
It's not
You
cuddling,
You
it's
want to
spooning.
get the spoon on top. You want to be big spoon, little spoon. You want to just get the...
What if I hate too many
Tony, I
things?
think... Tony, I was a little afraid. I thought I saw my name on Sparky's list over there.
Uh-oh.
Last week, I was like, all right.
Oh, no. I mean, that could happen at any point in time, but...
Yeah, nobody died yet.
Yeah, nobody died yet. Nobody died from the ye old death pool.
Nobody from the EO Death Pool died yet.
Yeah.
50 weeks to go.
Yay, we've got some time. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out last week's episode. It is on Spotify, iTunes, Spreaker, almost every streaming
Except
site.
for Pandora.
Except for Pandora, which I'm working on. But check it out, listen to it. It is up on the streaming sites. We came up with the 2020 Death Pool, a list of persona celebrities.
You got my list still.
I do somewhere.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
somewhere.
we'll put it up on the whiteboard eventually.
Yeah, we'll put it up on the whiteboard. We'll get some names, especially if anyone happens to pass away. But just for fun, we wanted to see what the death pool would come out to, and we picked some interesting names. So I don't know, just check it out. Check it out from last week, and blah 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 blah.
There needs to be when somebody dies on the death pool, there needs to be a Pee Wee Herman type of celebration.
Oh yeah, yeah. So this week I figured we'd talk about the Super Bowl. You know, it's just happened. The ye old San Francisco 49ers and the ye old Kansas City Chiefs. And apparently Kansas City is not in Kansas.
Well, actually, half of it is in Kansas.
Half of it is in Kansas. The rest of it's in Missouri.
Missouri.
As a certain political official said, congratulations to Kansas City and to the state of Kansas.
To the state of Kansas, yes. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, Mr. Trump.
Look it up. It's well,
that's the guy who knows how many licks it takes to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop.
It looks like Hillary's getting those votes this year.
You know what? Speaking of licking Tootsie Pops, right? Did you? What do you guys think of Shakira and J-Lo for the halftime show? The famous lick heard around the world.
Those male audience members.
It was.
Oh, I loved it.
It was like watching an old lady.
Yeah.
Versus an old lady.
Versus an older lady, and then they had to get their children involved.
If you thought that the MILFs on stage could have gotten any worse or any better, like further age for 50-year-olds, like, you know what? They look amazing.
Well, plastic surgery is good for anything.
Plastic surgery does a wonder. But I thought it was not necessarily just because J-Lo did not Showgirls. Wow, not Showgirls, but the Hustlers. Thank you. Just because she did Hustler, she had to throw
A
stripper pole right up on the stage.
Yeah.
And here was my thought process, and this is probably every male going across America. Man, is she going to give a full legal spready?
Oh, no.
Kevin, is that what you were thinking?
I was thinking that her kids were probably like, Mom, could you stop embarrassing us? Like this was J-Lo's Madonna moment.
Yeah, you know what?
Where you're like, and the format for the music has been way out for like the last 15 years, where they're like, hey, we know all your hit songs. Could you just smush them in there for like 10 minutes? Like all of them.
Every single one.
10 minutes? You're being nice.
Yeah, you are being nice.
Halftime was like an agonizing 25 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to, even toward people that are their fans, like when Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers were on for the Super Bowl, and they basically had to smush all their greatest hits together. I'm like, well, I'm a fan, but now, like, come on, guys, what are you doing?
That's actually true.
If I was a musical artist and they asked me to perform on the Super Bowl, I would write 2 or 3 specific new songs and just not tell them what the songs are going to be. Oh yeah, it's going to be a mix of my greatest hits. Don't you worry. And then start playing a whole bunch of new stuff. And
I don't know about that.
That would be funny.
That'll be a Bob Dylan move, possibly. This is why they don't have him doing it anymore like that.
Yeah.
Last time they had Bob Dylan do something like with a big crowd of All Eyes on You was for the Oscars, when him and Keith Richards just really went to town on the song "Masters of War" with distortion guitar, and it was something that it was almost like a big middle finger to the Hollywood elite, where they had them look like they wanted to throw up. So,
I mean, that was Janet Jackson too. She was like, "Oh, I don't care. Whoop, wardrobe malfunction. Here it comes." Bloop. Just plop a tata out.
Yeah, they were old then also.
Justin Timberlake took Justin Timberlake had at least a bounce back after that. Janet Jackson, I'm not really sure where she is. She should have been in one of our best schools by now, right?
Oh, definitely. She should have been in last week's. Yeah, I agree. But speaking of wardrobe malfunctions, right? I'm going to get into a little bit of meat and potato here, because we had I had seen this awesome article today about prop bets, and it was really funny for the amount of stupid prop bets that are actually involved in the Super Bowl. Right now, the things that they had actually bet on, you can bet on these at different betting sites and stuff around the internet, right?
But before we get into this, it's not that we're endorsing gambling. We're just talking about it. So
no, we're not endorsing, or we're not really talking about gambling.
So we don't want you to go and spend your kid's college education on the next cockroach race down on Lackawanna Avenue.
Yeah, but that's okay if you want to.
Unless the kid's really stupid, then do it.
Well, yeah.
You get a better chance at making a living at Bacharach.
So the prop bets.
With a communications degree from LCC.
So the certain prop bets, right? They went like this. They said, all right, if you were to bet, will there be a wardrobe malfunction? Right? And there's a no or yes question. It was minus 4,000 for no and plus 1,600 for yes. So if you actually bet for a wardrobe malfunction and it would have hit, you would have won a lot of money.
And
Yeah, and that, of course, didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
No.
But see, to not betting on one, you have to bet $4,000 to win $1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what would have happened? What would have to happen?
If you bet $1, you would have won $1,600
Yeah,
on a
you would have
wardrobe
won
malfunction.
$1,600.
We're talking like either a crotch or a nipple, though, right?
Yep, anything. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that was one particular prop bet. Now, another one was, will Mr. Peanut survive his commercial? Baby Peanut.
now Baby Yoba and Baby Peanut are going to be in a war and to make great.
Do you want to know something, though? It doesn't matter. Fox owns the rights to both things anyways.
They do.
It doesn't matter. Fox is like, Mr. Peanut commercial. You know what? Psst. Baby Peanut. It'll work.
Cute. Right?
A really ridiculous one was with Demi Lovato. And they had prop bets for Demi Lovato.
What? If you're going to die on stage?
No, if she
Will
messed
she
up,
take drugs on stage? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding about that.
would she mess up the national anthem was one.
Did
probably.
she mess up the national anthem? Yes, there's one. What was the exact song length of the national anthem when she sang it?
That's so dumb.
Yes. And what was the length of the final word "brave" during the national anthem?
Yes. Because sometimes people like to carry Brave out for like a minute and a half.
They like to extend it.
They like to extend
really
it,
good
yeah.
amount. Yeah. Now the over under for that one was minus 200 and plus 150, which I thought was interesting. But guess how long her Brave actually lasted for the national anthem?
12 seconds?
25 seconds.
Kevin?
I'm saying 9.
5.5. We're going 5.5.
5.5? It seemed like it was longer.
Yeah, it seemed a lot longer.
It seemed like it was like 10 seconds
1,
or more.
2, 3, 4, 5. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She didn't want to do
She didn't do that.
She didn't want to go super crazy.
No.
The song length actually went 1 minute and 49 seconds
That's not bad.
for the Star Spangled Banner as well.
Were they taking bets on the Masked Singer?
You know what, they might have, but I didn't see the actual odds for it.
Psst. The White Tiger is Gronk. Shh. Don't tell anybody.
He's massive. He was scary when
Yeah.
Jesus.
Trust me, it's Gronk.
However, there was this really funny one. Will Trump sing along to the national anthem?
That was probably a yes or no.
It is a yes or no. It's a minus 300 to a plus 200.
I think he did, didn't he?
He may have mouthed something along to it.
Yeah, he usually does.
I mean, he may have been counting to 10. I'm not really sure.
Joe Biden is running against me. La da da. Call the Ukrainians. I don't know.
I'm not going to be impeached. I will get 4 more years.
Let's go.
There's also another one. It was Gatorade colored poured on Andy Reid's head.
Orange.
Orange.
It was orange.
It's always usually
It was
or
orange.
red.
Yes.
Yeah. You never see green Gatorade or blue Gatorade.
It doesn't look good on
Actually,
camera.
here's the odds, right? The odds were clear, yellow, and red. Actually, red
was the best.
Red was the best choice at plus 150. Yellow and clear followed up with 300.
Yeah.
400 was orange.
And blue is like down there.
Blue was 750,
Yeah.
and purple was 1800.
1800. Yeah. You never see purple.
Yeah,
Gatorade.
you know, you're just gonna run into one of those drunk guys in a bar that lost a lot of money on these stupid bets. And
Oh, yeah.
How